will tend to be all levelled. You might, front to back might be a bit, be level side to side. Grass pitches obviously can be quite uneven, so it's just judging it when you get onto the put it on and then piece of wood underneath. Okay, this one's got a bike rack attached to it.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's useful.
Which is very useful. Just be careful you don't lose them, because they can ping off quite easy.
Right.
So what you do is put your wheels in there.
Yeah.
So I just slide that out.
Yes.
Put it through the wheel. Obviously that slides to where the wheels are, depending on what size the bike is.
Yep.
You've got to be very careful you don't put too much weight on these. Even though this will actually hold the weight, it's the wall that's obviously got to be critical.
Okay.
So you just got to be very careful. It should, I don't know if it says on it.
Yeah, your bike can go in there.
Yeah.
Mine's quite heavy.
It's quite heavy.
Right, yeah, so I think it's around about 50-60 kilos.
Total. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so definitely no more than that.
Yeah.
These are the arms, the clamps, so that one's the farthest one.
Yes.
Obviously that one's the nearest one.
Yes.
They do exactly the same. Okay.
Okay. What's this door doing here? I never
Oh, it's just an access door.
Okay.
You could, if you wanted to, get a bike in there.
Right, take the mattress out and
Yeah. Because I think the the bunk will tip up. That's what it is.
Okay.
That opens up, and that bunk will tip up. And you can,
Yeah.
if you really want to. Again, you've got to be careful you don't overweight the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm talking about stabilisation. So you just got to be a bit careful on balancing the van out. Bathroom scales with like a broom scale, with a piece of wood flat on the top and the bottom of it, or not just the end of it. Then its nose weight is quite critical. If it's obviously very light on the nose, obviously it means it's heavy at the back. That's when the back end can start doing that.
Yeah, right.
And if you get into a severe, what they call snake, you could be in trouble.
Be all over. Okay.
Yeah. So it can start moving the car quite badly if it's really bad.
Okay.
Okay. Nothing else down this side apart from this plate. We're talking about tyre pressures. So the tyre pressure is 65 psi. Okay, it does give you weights as well.
Yes.
Tyre pressure obviously very critical as well. Make sure you're doing that as well. Okay, so make sure you check that for each time you go away.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Just get the keys.
I'm going to carry you over the threshold or?
No, we're going in.
Okay.
Oh, look through the window if you want. But.
Right. So.
Yeah, so big keys, door. So you got one and a spare.
Okay.
Lockers. The small black one. Just trying to see if they have extra spare ones or not. Not sure what they're off, to be honest. They look like they've been some kind of lock at some stage, but maybe in the previous owners that the locks may not be with it anymore.
Okay.
Okay, if you'd like to go inside. Fun is really to get a chance to get the heating going as much as we normally would do.
Yeah.
So
You're like,
bit warm.
are you a bit like, what have we done?
Well, it's all a bit kind of, there's too much to know at the moment.
Yeah,
Kind
it'll
of.
be fine.
If you look here, obviously, you can show this before we go. Right, I think that's all in light.
Yeah.
Hang on, just playing with that button. Is that the button for that?
That's outside like that.
Doesn't seem to be working.
I'm just thinking that just make sure that isn't another light switch, because sometimes it can be another light switch. Yeah, we'll check on that one, because that doesn't look like that's working. if that is the switch for that, we'll check on that after.
Okay.
Okay. Right, what we got here is your control panel.
Okay.
You got.
Sorry. Well, let me stand in.
Right, go on.
It will automatically connect to your leisure battery, which is the battery obviously there.
Yeah.
Or what you can do, change it to a car battery as well.
Right.
If you wanted to.
That's ambitious.
Yeah. So that's your leisure battery. If it's connected to the car, you could actually use the car battery when you're running it. You wouldn't want to. This is not when you're travelling. This is when you're on site.
Yeah.
So make sure it's on that one.
Yeah.
Because if it is still connected to the car, you can drain the car battery down.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. That's your pump.
Okay.
Off. We'll switch that off for now.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to be doing that straight away. I'll show you why in a minute. And then that's your voltage of your battery.
Yeah.
So it's showing 13.1 because it's going through a charge at the moment. Okay, normally it's around about 12 and a half a charge battery.
Right.
And then that little plug there with the light, that's just to show it is plugged into 240.
So when you're normally running,
yeah,
that will go off, or not, or it's down that. You just leave
yeah,
on that
it should stay on that one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So normally the first thing you do when you come in is hit your water system up and running. So underneath this bunk over here, this corner, there's a this is where your boiler is. Okay.
Okay.
That's your boiler there, that grey box.
Yeah.
And just by the side of it is that yellow lever. You can see that.
Yes.
That is your drain. Okay.
Okay.
So that will drain all your water system. So if it's lifted up into that position,
Yes.
the water will drain onto the ground outside. Okay.
Okay.
So that's very important to do for winter. It may also be a good idea for you for when you're travelling as well.
Right.
So when you're leaving site, just before you leave site, don't drop it on the pitch that you're on, because the next people are not going to be happy if you've got left a
Sure.
big pile of water there,
Yeah.
10 litres of. What I tend to do is get my wife or the kids to jump in, lift that just as you're leaving, like through the gate, and open the taps to centre, so that will drain the tank out as you're travelling, and that movement as well will help water move out.
Yeah.
Okay, especially if it's the last one of the season. Especially if it depends if you're going to use it over winter. Obviously, that's different, but it obviously gets the water out. It's better to get the water out as you're travelling than
Yeah.
Okay.
just when it's static.
The
Okay.
boiler. So how do you fire the boiler up? How do you start?
I'm gonna fire you.
Give it a chance.
Which I'm just showing you the drain.
That's the draining.
Yeah,
of the
I'm just
system.
showing you where it is. So that's the boiler.
That
That's
drains
that's the water
whole
drain.
water
Yeah.
system.
Okay.
Yeah. So especially for winter, make sure that is open and that all the taps are open as well. That will
Yes.
allow the air to obviously to drain down through and out through there as well. With allow the water to not create a vacuum.
Right.
Also, if there is any water left in there and you've shut all the taps down again,
Yes.
it will, as water does, it expands, as ice does. It could actually push pipes apart. There's pipes in caravans are just push type, they're not connected, obviously being plastic as well.
Yeah.
So it could push pipes apart
If it grows up. Yeah.
if it froze.
Yeah.
And the last thing you want to do, because you won't know that until you start using it again, and water will be coming out in places you don't want it.
Of course.
Okay. While we're down here, I'll just show you the consumer unit. Okay, you got your 240 trips. Okay, and then you've got 3 switches there, which I'll explain a bit more after. You've got water heater, space heater, and charger as well. And then 3 switches. Okay, I'll come back to that in a sec.
All right.
Okay. Right. So what we're going to do is
240 chips are like fuses.
240 trips.
Yeah.
Well, at home, you should have a load of
Yeah.
trips for different circuits.
That's the same.
exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay. So first thing we normally do is get the water system set up.
Okay.
As I said, do not switch the water pump on straight away, because you see where that can go. If you've left that open and you switch that water pump on in there, on the control panel,
Yes.
water could start coming out anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So make sure, one, tap shut,
Yeah.
tap's in the correct position. Same with your bathroom, exactly the same. Make sure that's shut as well. Then switch the water pump on. You just press that button there. What you're going to do, if you obviously drained previously, is get all the air out of the system. Obviously, we just prime this so there won't be a lot of air in, apart from because I pulled the pipe out.
Okay.
So what I tend to do is get the cold side up and running first.
Yeah.
You should see a bit of spluttering in it. So that's what you normally see when you first start up, is
Yeah.
trying to push air out.
Right.
Okay, until the water's into
So
the
before
system.
you did, oh right, so prime system, haven't you?
Yeah,
say,
that's what that.
Okay.
Yeah, but this is what you will be doing.
Right.
So once you've got a solid stream like that, to fill your hot water tank, turn it across to the hot side of your tap.
Yeah.
You'll do exactly the same. Obviously, what you're trying to do is push 10 litres of air out of that tank, out through this tap.
Yeah.
So you're not going to get steam coming like that straight away.
Right.
You'll have a bit of spluttering.
So where's
Until-
that water tank then? Where's that leave? I missed that.
No, I've already started out all that lot off.
Oh, okay.
Just to show you
So
that
it's tied
it has
in
got water.
Okay.
But what we're just trying to do is just the priming of it at the moment. Once it's a solid stream like that,
Yes.
you know your hot water tank's full.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
So if it's spluttering away, there's still air in the system. So get the air out of the system.
Yes.
And once it's a solid stream, you know your hot water tank's full, as long as you operate the tap on the hot side.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay? Do the same with the other tap. Make sure you're getting the air out of the system.
Yeah.
Okay? Because otherwise the pump will continue to run on that little bit longer if you've got air in the system.
Excuse me.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, happy with that?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. So once you've got water in that tank, you can then heat it. Okay, so we're going back to this again. The
Okay.
one
All right.
switch that says water heating.
That would be the one.
Yeah, so I'll have a bit of one. If I could actually see what I can. Oh, this is a bit dark then. Right, so water heater is the centre one. Right, this is the important switch. If you leave this switched on and that is drained, and you
Yeah.
plug 240 in, that will start heating an element inside that tank,
Right.
like boiling the kettle with no water in it.
Okay. Not good.
Okay, it's
All
not
right.
going to be good. Okay, so it may trip. It won't trip the trips there. It's got its own
Yeah.
safety trip in there.
Yeah.
If that happens, you may be lucky. So what you do is you switch that off, get water into your tank, unplug the electrics, give it a few seconds, then plug your electrics back in. You may be lucky it will reset. If not, it may have damaged it. Okay, so it may reset, but there again, being a second-hand van, you don't know how many times that may have already happened.
Sure.
And it could be the end of that element. Okay, so at the end, at the end of the week or that weekend or whatever, however long.
Oops, sorry.
That's it. That's all right. Just put that in for a sec. So at the end of just before you're going home, what I tend to do, like normally you're going home before say 12 o'clock. I tend first thing in the morning I will switch that off. Remember, because it's behind that there.
Yeah.
You can't see it.
Right.
So I tend to try remember to switch that off. You'll still have a tank.
Yeah.
Of hot water, so you can still use that to whatever you need to use it for.
Yeah.
And you know that is going to be switched off. As soon as you unplug 240, that will be shut off anyway.
Right.
But if you can remember to switch that off, because especially if you're going to drain it,
Yeah.
it's just that risk of you may have left that on. As soon as you plug 240 in, as I said, it will start warming the element up. Okay?
So when I'll arrive on site, you fill the tank, then put the hot water on.
Then put it on, yeah. Yeah, don't do it the other way around.
No, and away you go.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, so that's the electric for the heating and the hot water.
Yeah.
On this side, you've got the gas. Okay?
Okay.
And the
My hat.
Right, so we've got two controls here, which can be a bit confusing because they look very similar. If you can see, that one says Ultra Store, that one says Ultra Heat. So if you imagine Ultra Store is storing your hot water, Ultra Heat is heating your room, which is the fire. Okay, so the one we're concentrating on is the gas for the water heating if you're going to use it.
Okay.
That there, you see that little flame, obviously that tells you it's gas. To switch it on or off is the outer ring, so the grey outer ring, that's off. To turn it on, just turn the outer ring, you see a green light come on.
Yeah.
Green light on means that's okay. If it stays green, then that means the gas has lit. If you see a red light come on, that means it's failed. Okay, so it's failed to light. So what you do is switch it off. Things you've got to check is one, that cover's off. Because if that's left off, that will fail. Yeah. You've got gas, so you've either you haven't turned your gas on, or you've run out of gas. So you can fire your cooker up, just make sure you've got gas running. Leave it a few seconds and it should reset. So again, then fire it back up again, or attempt to fire it back up again.
And this is for your making hot water with the gas?
Yes.
Right.
If it fails again, turn it off. If, like most people tend to use electric, because when you're on pitch you tend to pay for the pitch, you pay for the electric in with that.
Yeah.
So most people will use electric.
Yeah.
Every now and again, just fire it up. If you don't fire it up, it takes a while. It can be quite awkward to light after a period. Yeah, if you don't use it for a year, it may struggle to light.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so just every now and again, just fire it up, just to get the burner up and running and warm. Okay, the difference between electric and gas, you've got a thermostat control there, so you can lessen the temperature if you want to on gas. On electric, it's just thermostatically controlled to 70. Okay?
Yeah.
It's not instant heat. It will take approximately 30 minutes to heat the water up. Okay, so that me just opening the tap and all the steam coming out, that wasn't it.
That wasn't happening.
Yes.
No, it's been running, I would say half an hour.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just switch that off there. I'll switch the electric one off as well when I'm thinking about it.
Right.
Definitely not going to be on. Okay, so you're happy how to heat your water? Yes. Electric or gas. You can run it on both if you wanted to. If you really wanted to get the water heated up quicker.
All right.
But most of the time electric's sufficient.
Alright.
Okay?
Okay.
Happy with that bit? Right. Room heating. Okay, down here you've got a space heater. So next to the water heater, this next one is space heater.
Yeah.
If you look at the control next to the gas one, is Ultra Heat. So that's heating your room on electric. Okay?
Yeah.
So it's not gas, even though it's got a green light on it. The green light's just to say it's operating. If I turn the isolator switch off the consumer unit, green light goes off.
Right.
Okay.
So if that green light's not on, you're not getting any electric to your heater, and it's not heating the element.
Right, which switch is that? One of those three?
That's the one on the left, yeah. It says space heater.
Space it. Right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, to turn that on, there's the outer ring again. You can see it's got 3 settings: 500, 1000, or 2000 watts.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like a 3-bar fire, more or less. If you imagine the element behind there.
So this is that fire.
Yeah, that's the fire there. So
okay.
2000, obviously the hottest element. So
Yeah.
that's 2 kilowatts. You may feel a bit of warmth going through there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there is your thermostat in the centre. So 9 across level with that.
Yeah.
That's the highest setting it is.
Okay, and that's when you get like.
Yeah, if you've got it on 1,
Tomorrow
it's going to
we'll
be
get-
clicking off. Yeah, so 9 is the one you want. If it's obviously getting too hot, best thing you can do is just drop it either down to 1000 or
Yeah.
500.
Yeah.
I'll go on 2000 for the moment, see if you built a bit more heat out. Okay, happy with that bit. So that's electric on heating, Ultra Heat heater.
Yeah.
You can run it on gas if you want to. but not at the same time as electric. So I'll just